earth am I wearing? By the way, hey guys, how's it going? Just wanted to get into it and start playing. This is still a very cool game. Okay. Time to go sell some stuff. Yeah, it's been a while since I've checked the armor. So we're gonna go check. For
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
you know, if there's one slight problem I have with this game, is that the voice sounds too much like Daniel Radcliffe and not someone else. Too close. I would have loved a little bit more variety in the narrator's voice or the main character's voice, but I'm just picking nits is what I'm doing right now. Oh. Just goes to show I still don't know my way around Hogsmeade. I really still don't know my way around. Honeydukes, no. Oh, they're there.
Those that go to Azkaban never had a doubt.
Come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers.
Oh, wow. Overcoat. Well, let's first look at selling what we've got at the moment. We're gonna go for broke. We're gonna just replace everything. There's some serious coin now to work with. $78.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise.
Scarves look like we're good there. Gloves 62. 77. Ooh.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise.
And a little more variety on what people say, too. Sometimes helps. Okay, robe. 75.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise.
Okay, so we're gonna...
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Okay. Oh, that's a huge step up. What about this? That is another huge step up. Outfit. 78. Nice. Now we're talking. We're rocking all orange. Oh, right. Nice thing is if you press the X button, you can actually remove what you want. Still get the same armor level, but still wear what you want. Okay. Oh, very nice. Very nice and sleek. Okay.
Whenever you're about. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Okay, so the eyesight, there's something there too.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Okay. One more piece, or upgrade the... Upgrade there. Then switch to the... I like the half rim. Glasses, they seem to work out pretty well.
Plenty
Yes.
for your perusal today. Take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Okay.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Okay, so now we're... See what our quest book looks like here. Yeah, what am I even doing? Crying out loud. Got the Flu Network. Way easier. Way faster.
Accio. What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio.
Okay.
Damn want.
Accio.
Lucky shot. Accio.
Nice. So those are bumpers. They're like pinball bumpers. And...
Ball
Oh.
in the wrist.
Oh, nice.
Accio.
Not bad. Not bad. Accio. Try to beat that.
I'm going to. At least I hope. Nice.
That was one for the ages. Wait, did I win? I won.
Oh man.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice.
He's not wrong.
Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio.
How did that happen?
Nothing to it.
Accio.
That was one for the ages. Accio. All in the wrist.
Oh! Darn it.
Didn't think you were a match for me. Accio. Try to beat that.
Accio.
Oh,
I've seen
man.
worse.
Alright, I'm going to try one more time. I think I've gotten the hang of this.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. Nothing to it.
Accio.
It's way too far.
Missed the mark a bit on that one. Accio.
Yeah, sure did.
All in the wrist. That was one for the ages. Accio.
Still gonna beat me. Darn it.
Try to beat that.
Accio.
Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Alright, we're gonna try it again.
Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Nothing to it.
Accio.
Oh.
Didn't think you were a match for me.
Darn. That could be fortunate for me, actually.
My wand slipped.
We're gonna try here.
Accio.
Oh, come on.
I've seen worse. Accio. All in the wrist. Missed the mark a bit on that one.
Oh, forget it.
Another time, perhaps.
Can't say I blame you. Perhaps.
Accio.
Okay. All right, let's go see this person and see what's going on.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping. Notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
Alright, so where's the site? Yeah, trust me, I clear my throat. You guys want to hear that. It's gross.
Maybe near Brockborough, past the river.
Hey, don't fly.
this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force or be discreet?
So we can do Petrificus totalis. Slow and loyalist assassin.
Arrest them. Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Arresto momentum. You won't stop me. Accio.
Kill spells glance off at me.
Arresto momentum. Now to find out what happened here.
He was just kind of sitting there doing nothing here. Investigate the campsite. All right, let's see what's going on in the cave, huh?
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Yeah, I think.
Revelio. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him.
All right, let's see here.
Revelio. A rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now to find the crooked tree.
Crooked tree, huh?
crooked tree, just as the map said. The crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here. What do we have here?
Enjoy.
Okay, I just stumbled into a major fight here. Alright. Let's do this. Okay. We're gonna do Flipindo. Glacius. Confringo. And Expelliarmus.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
There's also a troll nearby too. All right. All right. Disarm an enemy.
Expelliarmus!
You're weak, human.
Flipendo!
Am I really?
I will make you pay.
Yeah, I'm sure you will, buddy. Now let's do this.
Trouble. I may have more luck higher up in the keep. A ladder. That's what I need.
Over here.
Expelliarmus!
I shall have been. All defense and no offense. I know I have something that time. Got it. You won't survive this, my young friend.
This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me. Expelliarmus!
Little moon calf. Half too slow.
Flipendo! Flipendo!
Much too slow.
You think so, huh? You're not that bad.
Now here's a sad-looking place. I don't like the looks of that encampment. What will we find in here?
More trouble, no doubt.
Revelio.
See what scout ahead here, see what we got here. Lots of stuff, but no enemies yet.
It's the student from the town.
Expelliarmus. Glacius.
I was there.
Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Stupid one. It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on. You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio. Alohomora.
I put all my skills to the test here.
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus.
Nice. Very nice.
Revelio.
What do we got over here? It's kind of why I emptied all the... Oh, wrong direction. How are you supposed to get up there? Maybe this way. Nice.
Revelio.
Huh.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Accio. Oh.
Okay. Let's move on then, shall we?
Revelio.
Oh, more fun ahead.
Who's there?
The Oza that left only one from.
Protego.
That student defeated our encampment in the town.
Oh wow, there are a whole bunch of them. There are a whole bunch of them then.
Glacius.
Get accustomed to that.
Flipendo. Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Stupid. Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demise.
Nice.
Revelio. A boiler door. How to open it?
I'm more interested in the loot at the moment.
Revelio.
Okay, so a boiler door.
This door must need power from something.
It needs steam.
Revelio.
There's something here.
Confringo.
And let's see here. The steam light goes into the wall. And there's a boiler thingy up here. Let's see what this guy needs.
Confringo.
Heat. It needs heat. Okay.
I wonder if Ashley's uncle could be down there. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Stop it! No! Arresto momentum. You can't stop us. Arresto momentum.
Nice.
Revelio. Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes' wand. Where could it be?
Okay, we need to find his wand. Sounds like a personal problem. That's a joke. Come on, that's funny. Kind of. Okay. I think it's time for the big battle.
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed.
Slam a loyalist. And disarm an enemy, so... Disarm an enemy. So we'll do first.
Expelliarmus. How nice of you to stop by. Seems your art isn't in this. It's almost too easy. I won't rest. I will make you pay. Confringo. One less unit to worry about. Oh, that was meant for me. Confringo. Kill smells like properly.
Where am I shooting? God.
Was that your best? Not Confringo. Easily diverted. I've been fighting. No! I will make you pay. Descendo.
Really? Is that so?
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Revelio. This must be Mr. Oakes' wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free.
Alright, let's go get that back to him.
Please, pass me my wand. I can't get out of this damn cell without it. It's my last hope. Please. My wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank you. You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblins stole every Knut on me. All I can say is thank you. Truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled on an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death.
Whoa.
Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
That's sad.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
That was convenient. Okay, let's see. We just got ourselves a new talent point. Let's see what we got here.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Oh man. I think it might be the last one too, and I was like, gosh darn it. All right.
Revelio.
That's the bowl. Here we are.
Revelio.
No. You won't be able to stop Ranrock's loyalists.
This looks like trouble.
You're really not very good at this, are you? I won't rest till you're dead.
You've been paying attention as the student from the town. All defense and no offense.
What went on here, I wonder? Potato! Stupid! Stupid! Confringo! Potato! Stupid one! That was a close one.
Yeah, and finish off with a with a troll, with defeating a troll. Oh, excuse me. We have a lot of gear that we need to drop off and sell.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time.
Oh yeah, I need to.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Kind of looks like a pirate in that a little bit. The whole ensemble kind of looks like a pirate. Oh, I'll roll with that for a little bit. What the hey? All right, cool. Okay. We're going to go back to Hogwarts. To their own requirement. And identify those unknown deals. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're gonna help Natty out next.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Descendo.
Revelio.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Confringo.
Yeah, what the hey? We'll give it a try. See what the Merlin trial does. There's 1, 2. Well, I feel like there's a third somewhere that's not seen here.
Confringo.
Okay.
Arresto momentum. Confringo.
Let's get a little bird's eye view. One's larger than the other by a considerable amount.
Confringo. Defender. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Glacius. Confringo. Glacius. Protego. Confringo. Glacius. Confringo.
Still too soon. Aha! So there is a third one after all. Look at that.
Confringo.
Alan himself would be proud.
I had a feeling. It's always in threes.
Revelio.
Well, that's not very nice.
Protego.
All right. Am I going in the right direction? I am not.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Oh, yeah.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Grimgotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know it's a lot to take in.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. And we can help to take them down for good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The Ministry will come in later.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Revelio.
I wonder what that does. Well, that didn't work. Perhaps something with a bit more force.
So a bit more force. How about Depulso?
That did it.
Levioso.
Wrong spell.
Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso.
Nice.
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Flipendo. Repulsor. Revelio. Repulsor. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Revelio. Repulsor. Wingardium Leviosa. Repulsor.
Hmm.
Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Repulsor.
Oh, I see it now. I see it.
Accio. Accio.
Of course I got the wrong stuff now. So, alright.
Repulsor. Accio. Wingardium Accio.
Okay, this chest is becoming a little bit of a pain in the butt. Nope.
Repulsor. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Okay. Let's try this again, shall we?
Repulsor. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up.
Alright.
I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hollow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast.
Oh, poor thing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back up.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blast it! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Revelio. Flipendo. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Oh. I see it now.
Also. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
All right. I just whack it.
Leviosa.
Not the safest place to sneak into.
I'm sure it'll be harder to kill a mooncalf.
Expelliarmus. Flipendo.
I don't like this. Seems we may. What's this? Confringo!
Glacier.
You survived longer than expected. Incendio!
Glacier. Protego. Stupid blow.
Shoot, yes, they want a bio.
Neo haven't got
You'll have to fight them things.
Reduction! Not so tough now, are ya? Oh, what's the life go out?
Protego. Stupid blow. Glacier. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
That's what you get.
Alohomora.
All right.
Revelio.
I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Holy cow. Still have a heck of a ways up.
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso!
Glacier. Protego.
Oh,
So very weak.
Glacier.
Levioso!
Alohomora.
Oh no, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians.
Revelio.
Okay.
Highwing, it's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mom.
Hurry.
Oh shit. Nice. All right.
Oh, oh!
This is supposed to be how you get the
There's the
hippogriff.
Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
Hold flight speed for the right trigger.
Highwing, go! Ah!
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
Right?
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Faster, Highwing! Slow down now. There we go.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, back to the room of requirement, huh?
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that, Deke has had a thought. He...
Okay.
Oh, seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
Find the cave. Found it.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside.
What's that?
Your poaching days are over.
Spinner's Cavern, huh?
Confringo! Revelio! Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Stupid
Okay.
Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. Must have headed deeper into the cave.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Confringo. Confringo. Glacius. Flipendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Interesting.
Confringo. Revelio.
Yeah. Ugh. Got the creepy crawlies with these spiders.
Revelio. Confringo. Glacius. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Flipendo. Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy.
You hate those damn spiders. Ugh. Especially when they're that big. Not a fan.
Revelio. Confringo. Arresto momentum. Stupefy.
I got trapped.
Potato. Stupefy. Descender. Stupefy. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Arresto momentum. Stupefy. Confringo.
Oh, come on, horror friends, huh?
Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. Protect. Descendo. Stupefy. Descendo. Confringo. Descendo. Confringo.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Not too soon. Ugh.
Yeah, I agree. Ugh.
Revelio.
The area you got stuck in during the battle. Figures.
Revelio. Confringo. Descendo. Repulsor.
Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs.
Oh,
Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
poor guy.
Revelio. Repulsor.
table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave. Tobbs's master is awful.
Poor guy. Can't help but feel bad about it.
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
Revelio.
All right, let's see what we got here.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. Good to see you again. We Ravenclaws must stick together.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
I can't do that, Amit. You might need it.
No, really, you can. And I won't. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could.
Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant as the bloody stars she wants us to chart. Not how I wanted to spend my evening.
Ah, here we go. I was looking for the other staircase. I couldn't find it.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing.
perfect night for... Oh, hello again.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Of course.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cow. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected. Confringo! More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no.
There's a
As
table.
close to school, I mean.
I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart.
There we go.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Anyone care enough to remove my demiguise statues?
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're causing Mr. Moon terrible distress.
Ha! Good. That was the idea.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Huh, hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh,
so
priceless.
mean.
That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The Moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly, until you started clearing them out.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was an old schoolmate of yours, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, we had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Alrighty then. What's next? Alright, let's see where Sebastian's at so we can...
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
You definitely want to make sure that when you're playing this game, you travel and you put in the time to get all those flue powder locations. Makes the navigating the game way easier.
Anything to do with the Dark Arts should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the Dark Arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the Dark Arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
Ooh.
What does the Cruciatus Curse do?
It's known as the Torture Curse. Crucio. It inflicts intense, excruciating pain on the victim. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
Wow.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Okay.
It's like a
I pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
My husband.
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
I don't mean to be grim, but could Harlow have taken him?
Archie's satchel is missing, so he may have left on his own. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Pickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do? Please, where could Archie have gone? If anything happens to him.
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more.
Revelio.
This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by
Revelio.
now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
That's horrible.
Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one.
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Revelio. Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
Revelio.
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way. Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Protego! Expulso! Thought you had me, Levioso! I refuse to be treated in this manner!
Arresto momentum.
What's this?
Gringo. Stupid one.
To learn the first of the forbidden curses. That's cool. Okay, we still have...
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed.
It is as I feared. They have Archie. Be on your guard. There can be no mistakes.
No more happy days for you. That's mine.
Expulso! You will pay for that. Expulso! Levioso! Gringo! Expelliarmus!
They got what they deserved. I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Revelio. Defender.
Revelio.
Hush now.
I guess that's the only way through. Alright, well, time to,
Expelliarmus!
No! You're going to regret that. I'm not done with you. Pay for your deeds. A lamb to the slaughter. I won't go down as easy. You can't hold up forever. My wand! Expulso! No one takes one of my
Revelio.
Can someone help me? Is anybody there? Please, I need your help.
Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Good also. Aloha Mora.
yeah, wrong spell.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Oh man, that was horrible. Kidnapping a child like that. Ugh.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Ray, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other.
Oh, wow, that's a good quote.
I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
Time to drop off more gear.
Does it get any more cold?
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
Dude, darn Jimmy's guy statue sitting right there. Figures.
Fine now, Demi guys.
Well, hello there. Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
There's still one more Dibby guys statue.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora.
That one is easy.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. 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 Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Revelio. Revelio.
Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio.
Thank you for your persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it, and he confessed straight away, the old rascal. We've agreed to let bygones be bygones. Don't forget to say hello the next time you're in the Three Broomsticks. Thrilled to be back there again.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio.
Hmm.
Confringo.
Oh, don't do that. That's not necessary.
Hmm.
Confringo.
Oh. Okay. Well, that makes sense. Okay. There's 4. Two circles is 2. A ladder?
Revelio.
Oh. That's all?
Afraid of a staircase?
Revelio.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other 5th years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory. Get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
Confringo! You told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Confringo!
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Dark, ominous corridors. My favorite.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one.
Reparo.
Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around. The rubble formed a
journal
relief
entry.
of a person facing a
Signed
snake.
by Noctua Gaunt.
Must be the voice
Gaunt?
I hear.
Ominous. Your family was here.
The voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way
Revelio.
forward.
Like Emmaus, Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted to
Confringo!
give the soul.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Lumos. Confringo.
The dial requires focus.
Art Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua. There's bound to be a match to the symbol.
Okay. So... Okay. Double moon and the S thingy.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
Okay.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work.
Lumos. Confringo.
Ominous, your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Lumos. Lumos.
Okay. Okay. Alright, I think we got it. I think I got it. That one. That's the one.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive.
Lumos.
Nice work.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Okay, so we left the alpha symbol, nice, and a triangle.
Not the welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Lumos.
I spotted something ahead. It's troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. Her skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture. I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous! As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I don't want to learn the curse, but I can handle the pain. It's fine. Cast it on me.
I shan't forget this. Ready?
I'm ready.
Crucio!
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe
Revelio. Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
Revelio. What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Well, looks like I won't be learning that spell after all. Oh well. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night here, guys. Till next time, Self Magtech signing off. Have a great night.